Before we begin today, I would like to deliver an important warning. In this part, and probably the next one, depending on how well this one goes, I'm going to be partaking in a series of events that will lead to me obtaining the only lost forever item in the entire game, that being the second Deku Nut upgrade. Now, there are many stories on the internet of, when the glitch was fixed and what causes it to begin with, because yes, that's a glitch, that's obviously not intentional. There are currently 6 different versions of this game around. 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, the GameCube version, the Virtual Console version, and, of course, the 3DS version. Now, no one seems to agree on whether this glitch was fixed at all, and if it was, when. I've seen some people say it was fixed in 1.2, others say that it was fixed on the GameCube version, others say it was fixed in the Virtual Console version, and as far as the non-3DS versions go at least, some say that it was never fixed at all. So I would just like to say that if you're playing this game and you're aiming to get 100% and you don't want to try this for yourself, do what I'm about to do right now. And for the record, this LP is being done on version 1.2. And when I say do it right now, it's because it's going to become inaccessible very soon. Even there, people seem to disagree on what triggers the permanent loss of the second Deku Nut upgrade. Some say that it becomes lost forever when you become an adult for the first time, which is coming up very, very fast. Others say that it's when you get the Poacher's Saw, which is an item that's involved in the trading sequence leading up to you getting the Bigoron sword. So as you can see, lots of contradictions regarding this whole story. Now, if you're playing on the 3DS, though, you're safe. I personally guarantee it. I had my brother try it, and the glitch is not in the 3DS version. But for anyone who's playing any other version, I strongly suggest that you do what I'm about to do now and not wait until later. So now that this warning's out of the way, there's just one thing I'd like to do before getting started on that. Over there, you're gonna see there's a ring of little rocks there. In the middle, there's a hole. You can bomb it open, or you can also use the Megaton hammer if you're that far into the game. Yeah, the hammer works for some reason. But anyway, you go down there, and, oh yeah, it's this cave. Don't have the fire arrows yet, I couldn't use them either way. So, it's Din's Fire that we're gonna use instead. Yep, Din's Fire is gonna make its debut in this LP. Just going for the Hylian shield, since, well, I don't really need the Deku shield anymore. And okay, did I pick the right one? Nope, doesn't look like it. No Gold Skulltula there, that's what we're after. Okay, well, let's try burning this. Am I gonna be able to get them? Oh yeah, looks like it, but okay, is this the right one? Oh, Deku Nuts, bombs, okay. Yep, looks like I was right. So there's that Gold Skulltula over there. You need the boomerang, obviously, which is why I didn't do this until now. And there we go. I don't think there's anything too interesting. Oh, look at that, there's the Gossip Stone going apeshit because I used Din's Fire on it. Okay. It really doesn't do anything too special. So now that this is done, it's time for us to complete the Happy Mask side quest. And for that, we gotta find a running man who runs all over Hyrule, and he wants the bunny hood to be able to run faster. Even though it doesn't work in this game, but as I said, it works in Majora's Mask. I think his initial spawning point is over there, yep. But, oh god, he already started running. I can only give him the bunny hood when he sits down at some place. So, okay, well, now, can I get... Okay, now it's morning, so I'm gonna use the Sun Song to make nightfall, because this guy only sits down at night, from what I can tell at least. So, and he doesn't sit down right away. I think it's only when he reaches a certain point or whatever. But anyway, let's just follow him until he decides he's tired. You know, anytime today would be nice. Can you please stop? I want to sell you the item of your dreams! Stop running! Okay, there we go. So, now we're going to sell him the bunny hood. It costs 50 rupees. However, I'm going to make a great deal on that because he fills your wallet to full. So, if you don't have the giant wallet yet, I suggest you go out of your way to get it first, because he's going to give me a sum total of 408 rupees, since I already had 92 of them. So yeah, I only need to pay 50 rupees of that money. And we can't head to Castletown just yet. We still need to have a storyline event out of the way. Yeah, it's sold out. I'm just gonna put my bombs back there since they're generally more useful. And you know what? This might actually take a while, actually getting there. So, more running! Okay, now the sky has turned decidedly more evil-like, and we'll see why in a second. Does this look familiar? Maybe not yet, but it's going to look all too familiar soon enough. Yeah, camera pans over to the town gate. Yes, we get it. Evil is afoot. Now can we please move on? Thank you. Gate goes down. Yeah, this is the dream Link had at the very beginning of the game all over again. Except this time, it's real. So we got Zelda and Impa on a horse, but this time we see Zelda chuck the Ocarina of Time all the way into the river. Damn, that's one strong throwing arm she has. Inaccurate, too, because if it fell on the ground, it would have broken into a million pieces. And hey, look there! It's Ganondorf. Yeah, because because we weren't totally building up to it with the thunder and the rain and the clouds and everything. Yes, we get it. Ganondorf is evil. If you're still playing that drinking game, take a shot. And oh wow, his text is actually centered. That means he means business. So what's going on is that he and his minions attack the castle, and Impa managed to get Zelda away before anything bad happened to her. So now Ganondorf is obviously after Zelda. And right now I'm imagining King Daphnis being all like, "What? Ganondorf is evil? I never would have guessed!" Well, if Ganondorf takes over your kingdom and you never saw it coming, then it's your own damn fault. And oh no, are we gonna have to fight Ganondorf right then and there? No, because he doesn't take me very seriously. That was just the equivalent of a magical bitch slap or something. Besides, I'm not gonna spoil it in case you're one of the 3 people who have not played this game yet. But now that the gate is down, we can head into Castletown. We're not gonna do that just yet though, but because remember that Zelda chucked the Ocarina of Time into the river, so we're gonna have to go and get it. I remember I forgot to pick it up in a previous playthrough because of that whole scene with Ganondorf. It sort of slipped my mind to go and check into the river. But not gonna do that mistake here. Yeah, I looked like a total dumbass. I got to the Temple of Time and didn't know the Song of Time. I was wondering what was going on, and I was like, I forgot the Ocarina of Time, and can you please pick it up? Please? Okay, we got it. We got it. So, this is the Ocarina of Time, one of the keys to open the door of time in the Temple of Time. And we already have the 3 spiritual stones. All that's missing is the Song of Time, which we're about to learn because apparently the Ocarina of Time is so awesome it can pre-record messages. But anyway, I'm not going to spend any time questioning that. Basically, Zelda knew what was going to happen because She knew far better than Daddy Daphnis ever could. So, we're about to learn the Song of Time. Once again, not a very difficult song to remember. It's just the same 3 notes repeated twice. Yep, this one's an old classic. Any gamer worth their salt should remember this song. So what it does, well, obviously it opens the door of time, but it also has a few other purposes later on in the game. We're going to use it to move special blocks that can only be moved by playing the Temple of Time, and this is important to solve puzzles later in the game and such, and you also need it for some Gold Skulltulas. I'm especially thinking of one in the Fire Temple. But, yeah, let's go and protect the Triforce, because we're not walking into a trap at all, because it's obviously, we all know, it would be an awfully short game if everything went as planned. But for now, we still have a few odds and ends to wrap up before actually heading to the Temple of Time. First, on the menu is going to be actually paying for the bunny hood and picking up the Mask of Truth. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Mask of Truth because it's actually needed for something, namely that second Deku Nut upgrade that, as I said before, is a lost forever. There are a few other masks that become available, but they do absolutely nothing except give you extra NPC dialogue. But the Mask of Truth has another purpose other than getting extra dialogue and getting that Deku Nut upgrade. You can actually talk to Gossip Stones with it. You know those big stones with that Sheikah symbol on it, which is the same symbol as the Mask of Truth, which means the Mask of Truth was probably a Sheikah contraption. Yeah, ho ho ho, you're not Santa Claus, you're a creepy masked salesman with an eldritch abomination somewhere in stock. But that's a story for another game. Yeah, now I can pick any mask I want for free. I'm just going to show you the other 3 that I unlocked. We got the Gerudo mask, the Zora mask, and also the Goron mask, which do absolutely nothing except give you some extra dialogue, as I said. Okay, we're back in Lon Lon Ranch because there are 2 Gold Skulltulas we can pick up now that we needed the boomerang to get. The first one is on this window right there. Gotta be careful when aiming because it was a bit far away. Excuse me, can I get a lock on to it? Okay, you had to look back up in order to be able to even get a lock onto it. So, super speed! Crows are running after me, but I don't care. Super speed! Okay, so the other Gold Skulltulas right there. Excuse me! I wanna kill spiders. Just leave me alone. Go away. Okay, so we do the same thing as usual. Throw it twice. Get a lock on. Okay, and there we go. Yet another Gold Skulltula to add to our collection. Next Gold Skulltula is, surprise, in the Deku Tree! Yeah, if you remember, there was a bombable wall that we couldn't do anything about on our first visit here. Ouch! But, yeah, now that we have the bombs, and you also need the boomerang to pick up the token, by the way, so you can only do this now. Can't do it as adult Link because you can't enter the Deku Tree anymore as adult Link. So, this is the room where the bombable wall was, so we're gonna head over there real quick. Oh, we got some grass here. Maybe I can heal myself. Yep, there we go. There's a Deku Baba protecting the bombable wall, so you gotta defeat it first. And you lay down a bomb. And boom. There's a door which leads to another room. And, no, you can ignore that spider because the big prize is very close to the door. Excuse me? Yeah, aiming manually is sort of hard when you got Link's head in the way. Okay, there we go. So, now we've killed every Gold Skulltula in this dungeon. So next time on Ocarina of Time, we are going to... Whoa! Get ambushed, apparently? No, but we're gonna keep collecting more of these tokens along with other assorted stuff.